How runners use GPS watches to inform their workouts, lifters can use barbell tracking apps to train harder and smarter, accelerate their progress, recover faster, and even mitigate the risk of injury and burnout. Best of all, Metric is free to use and get started with. My name's Jacob, I'm a strength and conditioning coach and the head of product and a co-founder at Metric. For the feedback setting, I'm going to turn on a target of 0.5 meters per second. That means for every rep I am above that, I'll hear a little chime in my AirPods for each rep that hits that bar speed target. Now that I've completed the set, I can hit the stop button and I'm taken to the set review. Here I can see all the analytics for my performance on that set. First, at the top, I can play back the video to review my technique. This playback is complete with a bar path trace and my mean velocity for each rep is shown there on the bottom corner. If you like, you can also export this video to your camera roll or even save it directly into the app using the share button up top. Next, I can see my record badges. For today, I'm interested in two numbers in this section. My velocity loss, which is only 11%, which makes sense. That's a low level of velocity loss. The second one I'm focused on at the moment in my training is ROM, or range of motion consistency. For this set, it was 91%. That's an okay score, but I'd really like to see that closer to 95% for better control. For my squats, because I've recorded 2 sets now, I'll have a load velocity profile that I can look at. So if I open the exercise settings for the safety bar back squats, and then toggle on and enable profiles. Back to the workout, and I can now see my load velocity profile here, which shows the relationship between the weight that's on the bar and how fast I'm moving those sets. You will also see a gray profile line on the chart. This shows my load velocity profile from last workout, allowing me to easily compare today's purple line profile with that gray last time profile plate. The data and training settings in Metric are fully customizable. The next thing I want to customize is I want to hide the eccentric tempo metric in my set review, because I'm not really interested in focusing on tempo right now. Back in preferences, let's go to the set review metrics, manage defaults, and then I'm going to hide eccentric tempo for all my exercises. Now, when I do a set of RDLs and I go to the set review, all I see is the eccentric tempo metric, the number I want to focus on right now. Finally, let's finish this workout and take a tour of the features Metric has on offer outside of an active workout. That was a lot to go through in one video. We covered setting up your free training profile, recording your first set and the video control stack. We looked through the set review screen and all the set analytics available in Metric. Then we started to work out, customized some training metrics, and even logged our first manual entry exercise. Finally, we looked at the performance, history, and the video library tabs, showing some of the ways you can explore your progression and your training history within the Metric app.